Alrighty. We are live at 2 o'clock in the morning. I should be sleeping, but it's Friday night. Freaks come out at night, my friends. Well, not always, but... But anyway. Welcome, everybody, to my fourth and final video on your Fatal 4-Way Freaky Friday. Right here, once again, on the main channel, Killer of Demons 669. Bell tradition. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit that subscribe button down there in the description box below on this channel and my other 4 main channels, which are down there in my pants. And as always, friend me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you're real, if you're not, go fuck yourself. And don't forget to share the video all over the internet. Most importantly, tap that fucking bell. Basically treat it like it's your fucking bitch. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn thing. Simple as that. And that's pretty much it. If this is your first time watching, as always, welcome to the party, pal. Hope you enjoy the ride. If not, get out of here. Go watch somebody else with like 5 subs. You know what I mean? Go watch somebody else with 5 subs. Or do something else with your life. But I digress on that. That's it. Alright. By the way, my name is Peter Joseph, if you didn't know that by now, but now you do. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the final video of the night on this very, not too late, but late Friday night, March the 31st, 2023, or if you're now watching on the replay, it is April the 1st of April, 2023. We're on the road to WrestleMania. We are a long way away from WrestleMania. A few hours, not a few, but a lot of hours away. Tomorrow night from SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, California. So, all that. Tomorrow, we got NXT Stand and Deliver coming up in just under 10 and a half, a little over 10 and a half hours away. So, got all that. So, for you people in California, you're going to be getting up early because 10 p.m. bell time, 1 p.m. here in the States. Well, not the States, sorry, in the East Coast. Good luck getting to Inglewood after that show. Just saying. But it is what it is. But in any event, hope everybody had a great Friday. Watch all my videos that I did today. All of them in the description box down below. Did a video about Vince McMahon coming back. Did a video, Supercard of Honor predictions, which great pay-per-view tonight. I talked a little bit about it on my last video on this channel. My Ring of Honor TV review from Thursday night. So check them all out down below. Give them a like and hell, give them a comment, why don't you? Share it with your friends too. And that's pretty much it. Alright, but so on this final video of the night, I'm tired as fuck, so I'm going to try to get this done pretty quickly, and then I'm going to bed, and then I got to get up in a few hours just to get up for Stand and Deliver. Ugh, it's going to be a rough weekend, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm going to get you through it with some good videos, and we'll get through WrestleMania weekend one way or another. We got 3 more days. We got tomorrow, Sunday, and don't get Raw after Mania, which is basically, you know, the 3rd night, well, maybe the 4th night of WrestleMania, because we have one tonight, so we'll get through it, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget to stay tuned to the Peter Joseph channel tomorrow. Big reviews tomorrow. NXT Stand and Deliver review coming after the pay-per-view. Probably on, well, depends on what the pay-per-view ends. But after the pay-per-view, you got that review. And then late tomorrow night, late Saturday night, your WrestleMania Night 1 review right here on the Peter Joseph channel. And then Sunday, Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor review on, once again, Peter Joseph channel, excuse me. And then later that night, WrestleMania Night 2. So lots of videos coming your way this weekend. Gotta hit that bell because if you miss it, you missed it. That's your fault, not mine. But it is what it is. That's it. Alright, so let's get into this video. And it is time for your late night Smackdown and AEW Rampage reviews for March the 31st, 2023. Alright. So, and everything was bottled in tonight. Smackdown, Supercard of Honor, Rampage, the Hall of Fame, which I didn't even bear to see. I mean, the Great Muda's speech was like a couple minutes, which was great, because you don't want to hear like 45 minutes of a speech. You know what I mean? It's not The Undertaker, but you know, I would sit through an hour for The Undertaker. I wish I was there, but I wasn't there. But watching it, yeah, I would sit 45 minutes just to listen to The Undertaker speak. But I digress, because he's the goat of all goats. So we had Rey Mysterio cut a good speech, and then Dom and Rhea Ripley left with, you know, Damian Priest because I couldn't hear it anymore. So no physicality, but, you know, there was like, oh, fuck this, I'm out. And Rey crying like a bitch. Yeah, but he's just, you know, he deserves the Hall of Fame. You know, more power to him. Andy Kaufman going into the Hall of Fame. His family. Good speech for Andy, and that was pretty nice. We did hear from Jerry the King Lawler, which was nice. You know, coming off his stroke a few weeks ago, I think. So that was pretty nice. Also, we heard from Stacy Keibler and her gorgeous legs. Oh, that was pretty nice to see her. Tim White getting the Warrior Award. You know, Dana Warrior gave it to Tim White's family. Little tearjerker, you know, but all in all, pretty damn good. So Rey Mysterio, Great Muta, Andy Kaufman, Tim White. Am I missing somebody? No, I don't think I'm missing anybody. No, I don't think I'm missing anybody. If I missed somebody, I missed it, so. What do you want to do? But Hall of Fame was alright. Like I said, didn't really watch most of it. I didn't really care because I was watching Rampage at the time. So, but it is what it is. I did skim through Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor. Great show. Better than I expected. New champions. Well, not too many new champions. Pentagon and Rey Fenix, the Lucha Brothers, won the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship in a hellacious match. Once again, prayers to Dante Martin, who broke his goddamn leg. Not Sid Vicious broke his leg, but Canadian Destroyer off a bridge ladder through 4 tables, and then his ankle just turned all the way around. It was nasty. So he's gonna be out like a long time, at least 6 months. So prayers to Dante Martin. Those Martin boys cannot stay off the injured list. But still, great match. New champs. So congrats to the Lucha Brothers. We got that. New Ring of Honor Pure Champion as Katsuyori Shibata beat the fuck out of Wheeler Yuta. So that made me happy. So Katsuyori Shibata, the new Pure Champion, he's going to be on the tapings coming up this week, so that should be pretty damn nice. I don't think he's going to hold the Pure title that long, but well, I mean, we'll see. But I think it's leading to a showdown with Bryan Danielson, and Danielson's already held the Pure title once before in his Ring of Honor career, so that's probably going to be leading up to Forbidden Door. Oh, that match is going to slap. But we had that. Samoa Joe retained the TV title over Mark Briscoe. So once again, Mark cannot win not the big one, but the TV title that he's been chasing for years. So, you know, but Mark put up a good effort for, you know, his family over there, you know, doing it for Jay, you know. So that was pretty damn nice. Athena retained the Ring of Honor Women's Championship over Yuka Sakazawa. That was an obvious win there. The Embassy, my good friends at the Embassy, you know, my good friend Prince Nana, and the Gates of Agony and Brian Cage, they defeated Blake Christian, AR Fox, and Gran Metalik to retain the titles. That was good. And Hiroshi Tanahashi beat Daniel Garcia. Pretty damn good match. Also, TV title I did. And for the world title, a little bit of controversy at the end with Claudio retaining over Eddie Kingston. And then really Eddie cutting a promo saying, I'm not done with you, Claudio. So probably see a rematch. Probably on TV or maybe at the next show, whatever that is. But really, Claudio really ripped into Eddie at the media scrum. Woo! He ripped him a new one. Those media scrums are kind of, you know, you have to be there to see it. So there's a lot of good shit in those media scrums. I think Tony doesn't want to do media scrums anymore because some shit happens every fucking scrum. Especially with Double Nothing coming up in end of May. That should be fun. But we'll see what happens with that. But all in all, pretty damn good Ring of Honor pay-per-view, and I'll talk more about it on Sunday. And that's pretty much it. But let's get to Smackdown and Rampage. Alright, so Smackdown, pretty damn good show. The go-home show before tomorrow night's Night 1 event. And, Night 1. Alright, so we are live from the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. And as always, our commentary team of the man who's going to be leaving in 4 years. That's Mitchell Cole, thank the Lord. I mean, I think Michael Cole definitely going to Hall of Fame. Definitely. It'll be interesting to see who inducts him. Maybe Jerry the King Lawler. I mean, he did commentary with King for a while. Maybe it'd be Booker T. Maybe not Booker T per se, but I was hoping Taz, but Taz, works for another company. But yeah, Michael Cole is probably going to go in like 5, maybe 7 years from now. Who knows? Big Hall of Fame career, boxes a lot. I mean, he did box tonight. What else is new? So yeah, Michael Cole is going to be. He says he has 4 years left in WWE. Then he's going to retire. So who knows with that? But yeah, Michael Cole and my good friend Bad News Wade Bennett. No, I'm afraid I got some bad news for you. And that's pretty much it. All right. So great show. Really, the main focus of the show was Cody and Roman at the end, their final stare down before their match on Sunday night for night 2. That's going to be the main event. But we start off with it hopefully will be. I mean, won't know to really by NXT Stand and Deliver, but signs are saying that this match will be the main event, and that is the Usos defending the undisputed tag team titles against Dean Jericho, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. So that's pretty damn good. So at least night 1 will end off with I would think, because I already know that Dean Jericho is going to win. So night 1 will end off with a good old fashioned going kind of like bang, and night 2 could end with Cody winning the belt or belts. Or Roman continues on as our tribal champ. We'll have to see what happens with that tomorrow and Sunday. And that will end won't end WrestleMania weekend, and then we got the Raw after Mania, then we're going to talk about the draft coming up. And then we'll start talking about Backlash, which is the next pay-per-view. That's going to be in Puerto Rico, of course. We all know that. And then King and Queen of the Ring Memorial Day weekend in Saudi Arabia, and then Double or Nothing on May the 26th. I forgot what the actual date is. And supposedly I'm hearing that Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, has said that NXT Battleground will be the same night. No wonder Tony Khan has a major announcement this week. You think that could be a change in date for Double or Nothing. Because you know how Tony Khan doesn't want to kind of compete with NXT. I mean, even though if they did go head to head, I guarantee Double or Nothing would wipe the floor with Battleground. Wipe the floor. But I mean, which pay-per-view would you watch? I would watch Double or Nothing. Just me personally, but I would watch Double or Nothing, then watch NXT Battleground like on the replay, and do the review the day after, and then I'll just do the Double or Nothing review the same night. But I know, we're early on, and it's April 1st, so we'll find out what's going on this Wednesday night from Long Island with Tony Khan's very important announcement. Not huge announcement, it's very important. Can you imagine what that could be? So stay tuned. Another ratings grab for Tony Khan on Wednesday night, because the rating for Dynamite was 960 something last week. This week went way down, 850 something thousand, I think it was. That hurts. That freaking hurts, especially for Adam Cole Baby's return. 800 and somewhat thousand. Come on, people, what are you watching? I don't even know what Access did. I don't have the numbers for Access yet. But in any case, NXT went up a little bit this week. Raw was around the same. I think, went up a little bit too. So I can only imagine what Smackdown and Rampage are going to do this week. But we'll probably find out by the weekend, or at least by Monday. But we got that. So anyway, we start off Smackdown. Let's check something. Okay. So we start off Smackdown with the Undisputed Tag Team Champions, the Usos. Put up your ones, ladies and gentlemen, because, as we all know, like the Bloodline, like the Prophecy and Nirvana, we're number one, and you're a bunch of number twos. And that's all I got to say about that. And we will move on from there. All right, so the Usos come out. They're ready for WrestleMania. And then Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, Steenerico come out to cut them off. Sami doesn't want anything left unsaid before their match tomorrow night at WrestleMania. So let's clear out the dirty laundry. Why not? Kevin says no one welcomed him to the WWE in 2015. 2015, I believe. Like the Usos did, even to the point of playing with his son, Owen. Then he started doing Roman Reigns' bidding. And then he kind of gets serious with the Usos. It's like, look at me when I'm talking to you, motherfuckers. Well, he didn't say motherfuckers, but it's like, look at me when I'm talking to you. And then, freaking Navy playing freaking loud music. But in any event, we had that. And they tried to take away his livelihood at the Royal Rumble. And he says Sammy's the reason he's standing here right now. They better look at him now, because he can't wait to do what he has to do tomorrow night. And that's not paranoia, because they're taking the belts, and they said it like 7 times. But anyway, the Usos say, we have no love for either one of you, because we are the real family. Because they're the Bloodline, they're the ones. Anyway, Sami says blood isn't the only thing that makes you family, because family is loyal. That's damn true. So, I hate to agree with Sami, but Sami, you are 100% right. And then Jay's like, what do you know about loyalty, Sami? Anyway, so Sami talks about being loyal to Jay and the Bloodline since day one joining the Bloodline, but the Usos chose Roman over loyalty. So Sami's kind of still playing that card that the Usos are going to break up. Well, not break up. They're going to kind of cross Roman and everything. Getting Jay's head. I mean, starting with Jay. Can it end with Jay on Sunday? I hope not, but we'll see. So, Sami says, I can't wait to get rid of the Bloodline. See, the two of you can get back to being yourselves and what Kevin remembers back in 2015. And basically not Roman's henchmen. Usos don't buy it. They say Steenerico are going to lose the big match. And when they lose, Owens is going to stab Sami in the back, like he's done so many times before. So Jay goes off. He says, the bloodline isn't going to fall because this is Bloodline Mania. Okay. It says, it says, on me, this is Bloodline Mania. They brought that's pretty much it. Jay and Jimmy brought a lot of good emotion. So did Sammy and Kevin. I liked the segment, so I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. So we will see what happens tomorrow night in the main event with the Usos defending their long reign over 600 days, getting close to 2 years already. I didn't know that. But anyway, so we'll have to see what happens. If they continue on, and who's left, really? I guess all the other tag teams they beat already, unless the Yes Boys come up and probably lose to them. The Usos will probably lose to, not lose to them, but they'll probably lose to, who knows, at this point. Maybe FTR if they come back. Maybe FTR, but we'll see. But it looks like Steen and Jericho are going to win the belts, get their moment in the sun, and the Usos are going to, lose, and then, all good things have to come to an end, like I said before. And I think the Usos will still look strong in losing the belts. And then, they'll chase Kevin and Sammy for a few months. But eventually, probably either go to separate ways as a tag team or go solo. Not solo Sikoa, but solo. You know what I mean? Let me move on with that. So, like I said, good promo from the guys. 3.5 out of 5 stars. And as the Usos are going to leave, they run into the Street Profits as they come out for our first match of the night, a WrestleMania Showcase preview match with 4 out of the 8 members in that Showcase match, which I believe is going to be on night 2. But anyway, so we had Montez Ford, Ricochet, Chad Gable, thank you, of the Alpha Academy, and Eric from the Viking Raiders and all their partners were at ringside. Obviously. Pretty decent match, nothing great. Montez Ford and Ricochet were really the stars of the show. I would love to see them in a one-on-one match. I think that would slap. It would be freaking epic. See both men who are high flyers doing flippy-dippity-doos galore. But, so anyway, so it's also with Ricochet and Montez Ford. Ford flips to his feet, starts dancing, Dad. He's dancing. Stop it. Gable comes in and starts dancing himself, but then he earns a double dropkick right back to the floor. And then Eric comes back in, a double dropkick to him, puts him on the floor. And then Montez Ford and Ricochet go to the outside to get caught with stereo suplexes by Eric and Chad Gable. Put them back in control. They go back in. Eric runs over them, only to get clothesline as we go to break. We come back. Gable hits a belly-to-belly superplex on Ricochet to leave everybody down. And then Montez Ford gets up first to start the comeback, knocks all 3 men down like 3 bowling pins. And Chad Gable is back with a German suplex for a near fall. Eric plants him on Montez Ford. They get back up. Excuse me. Damn, too much beer tonight. They get back up. Montez hits a huge flippy-dippity-doo onto the floor. Then he goes back, hits the frog splash from the heavens on Chad Gable. Goes for the cover, but then Ricochet says, He nails a shooting star press, which Michael Cole called a 450. Really, Cole? Really? Get your fucking moves right, you fucking idiot. Do I have to come over and do your job for you? Please, Hunter, sign me. How do you call a 450 a shooting star press? I mean, it's not the same move, dumbass. Fucking Michael Cole. I can't wait till he fucking retires. I'm gonna have to hear him botch every week on every fucking pay-per-view. I don't know who can replace him. Me or Joe Cronin. But I digress. In any case, pretty decent match. A little over 9.5 minutes. And I give the match 3 out of 5 stars. So Ricochet gets the win, and we'll see what happens with that 8-man showcase match. Well, fatal, basically, it's an 8-person 8-man tag team match at WrestleMania Night 2. When we get that. Let me move on. Alright. Then we see a pretty damn good hype video for Mommy Rhea Ripley, who's going to be taking on Horseface Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's title tomorrow night. Hopefully, Mommy Rhea wins. Well, we'll see. We'll move on. Alright, then our next match, the Andre the Giant, the 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant. Royal Battle Royal, we had Baron Strowman Corbin, Top Dollar, Xavier Woods, Killer Cross, I didn't even notice he was in there, Humberto Carrillo, Butch, Ivar, Ashanti the Adonis, Angel Garza, Angelo Dawkins, Ridge Holland, Otis, Cruz del Toro, well, actually, Raul Mendoza, Santos Escobar, and Joaquin Wild of La Galata Fantasma. The good brothers, Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson, Dexter Loomis, Elias, Rick Boogs, Dolph Ziggler, Mad Crap Moss, Johnny Gargano, Shelton Benjamin, Mustafa Ali, Marseille and Mansoir of the Maximum Male Models, Bobby Lashley, who came out last, Live Prick. That's not an insult. That's just a fact of life. Braun Strowman, Bronson Reed, and Cedric Alexander. Pretty decent match. I love the line of the night. Wade Barrett's like, all right, Cole, who's going to win this match? And Cole says, Top Dollar, because he can't get over the top rope. Man. I don't know what the hell is going on between Top Dollar and Michael Cole. Behind the scenes, well, man, does Cole hate that guy. Wow. Just wait till they get released again. Cole's gonna have a field day probably on Twitter. It's like, oh, they won, they left, good, yay! Ain't that a little bit racist much? Michael Cole doesn't like a black man, you know? I don't know. Maybe there's some underlining story that really should come out. Like, Michael Cole should just come on commentary and doing a shit row match. And it's like, this guy sucks. You know, he fucking sucks. And Top Dollar's like, what the fuck is your problem with me, dude? And then Michael Cole's like, you suck. Bottom line, you suck. That's what I would do. I'm like, you want to know why I hate you so much? Because you can't wrestle a freaking cardboard box. You suck. It's like, you sucked here, and you suck on WWE Treasures last season. Get out of here. Go back to NXT. Not even get out of WWE and take your 2 friends with you. I mean, nothing bad about B-Fab, Brittany, whatever her last name is. But really, yeah. Top Dollar should I think go to either go back to the Performance Center and get some seasoning really bad, because he cannot go over the top rope, and he's still hurting from that bad botch. His leg is fucking shot. Maybe next time don't do the move. If you thought it was a good idea to start, but bad execution, and now your leg is shot. Well, your career is over before you even started. So, have fun in catering, dude. Just remember to eat the steak. Because Titus don't make a lot of them. But I digress. So, you can bet during the spring cleaning, buy shit row. If they keep them, I don't know why. Just for Michael Cole to make fun of Top Dollar for the next year or so. But in any case, that was savage. Not Macho Man really savage, but savage. Anyway, all right. So it's also a Baron Corbin out in like 4 seconds, and Corbin's like, "What do you mean I'm out? You can't be serious!" And everybody's like, "Get out of here!" And then he kind of goes after one of the referees like a little bitch. Corbin's probably gonna get released too. It's nothing for him unless you change him back to the Lone Wolf. I think it's a little bit too late. Should never really change him from broke ass Corbin to bum ass Corbin, as Pat McAfee would say. But we move on. Cole actually was talking about past winners. He dropped Cesaro's name. Oh. He said Cesaro. He didn't say Claudio, which would have been even weird. Kind of interesting there, Michael Cole. So then Lashley gets rid of Top Dollar, so he actually did go over the rope. And Ashanti Adonis. And then Joaquin Wild, he gets thrown out. And then Angel Dawkins, Eric, Ivar, thanks to the Maximum Male Models. That should be interesting, maybe plot line. They try to toss Otis over, but Massey is eliminated by Dexter Loomis. Let me get my... You're welcome. Ding, ding. Your food is ready. Anyway. And then Johnny Gargano hits a super kick on Massey. Knocks him out of the ring. Then the Good Brothers then get tossed. Sucks. Rick Boogs muscles Otis out. That was a pretty interesting elimination. Then Los Lotharios get rid of Elias. And then Rick Boogs tosses both of them out. Kind of even the odds. We're going to break and come back. Xavier Woods and Dexter get tossed out of the ring. As we start dwindle the field down. Eli Drake dumps Mustafa Ali. Could have been somebody else. But gets caught in the cross jacket by Killer Cross. Lashley comes and locks in the Hurt Lock on Dolph Ziggler. He lets go for a big-time showdown with Killer Cross. Can we see that at WrestleMania? Both men are not in it, so why not? So Lashley then throws him over the top rope, and Mad Crab Moss is also gone. And then we get a Bronson Reed, Braun Strowman stare down and fight, which I think would be that could be a good match, not a banger, but could be a decent match. Babe interrupts them, gets rid of Ziggy. Then the big guys knock each other down. Johnny Gargano counters the bitter end by Butch into a DDT. Eli goes after Johnny, and the fans were going crazy for Eli. Woo! I loved it. They really love Eli Drake, and I think he's finally getting that big baby. Well, he's a heel, but he's getting a babyface like push. Give him the Intercontinental title, please, or at least let him win Money in the Bank. I have Eli and Io to win Money in the Bank. We'll see. So where was I? Okay. My bad. Tosses Gargano. Strowman gets rid of Santos Escobar. Bronson Reed eliminates Rich Holland, who catches Butch to prevent an elimination. Bronson gets rid of him. Then we're down to the final four. Bronson Reed, Eli Drake, Braun Strowman, and Lashley. And man, the fans wanted Eli to win so bad. I was like, yeah, it's going to be him or Lashley. So Eli tries to eliminate Bronson Reed, but can't overcome the power of physics. Can't lift the big man up. You're not going to get him out. Come on now. But instead, Bronson dumps Eli over the top rope, which made him the public enemy #1 by the fans, because they ripped him apart. And even commentary, even Michael Cole and Wade Barrett are like, oh, come on! So Eli's getting a mega push. I love it. We'll see. So then it's down to Lashley, Bronson Reed, and Braun Strowman. Lashley fires off some clotheslines to Bronson Reed. Braun Strowman and Strowman gets power slammed for that little trouble. Bronson Reed then sends Strowman to the apron, shoulders him out. Interesting. So down to Bronson Reed and Bobby Lashley. So they fight a little bit. Bronson goes up top, goes for the tsunami, but missed. Lashley then hits a spear. Bronson sends him to the apron, but Lashley holds on, gets back in, and then Lashley tosses the big man out of the ring. And 14 and a half minutes later, Bobby Lashley is your winner of the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. And as we've seen for some of them in the past, they have gone on to pretty damn good success, and then down the toilet they went. So hopefully this might catapult Bobby to maybe a world title push again. I mean, who knows what's going to happen, but Bobby did say in a digital exclusive that he's open on Saturday and Sunday. So we can see, like I said, that impromptu match, because there's only 13 matches total. So they can put one more match on one of the nights. I would probably think night 2, because they only got 6 matches. Toronto has 7. So probably Sunday night we'll probably get Bobby in action. Maybe against Bronson Reed. Not a great match that could be on WrestleMania, but I would put Eli in there because they were teasing that. And the fans are going to go nuts for Eli when he comes out. Yeah! But let's see what happens with that. But overall, the Andre the Giant Battle Royal was decent, and I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And that's it. Alright, then we get a long video on the American Nightmare! Yeah, Cody! MDK Cody, you son of a bitch! From the start of his career as dashing Cody Rhodes to Stardust until the American Nightmare, of course, to the main event of WrestleMania Night 2, even though they kind of missed 6 years when he was in Ring of Honor and AEW. So, yeah, I know they can't show that. Obviously, you know why. Blah, 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 blah. That was pretty decent. And we move on with that. Alright, after that, we get to the women's Fatal 4-Way Showcase match. We had Natalya, Raquel Rodriguez, Shayna Baszler, and Sonya Deville. Pretty quick match. Very quick. All of the other partners are at ringside. We did find out that Carmella is going to be Chelsea Green's partner once again. Because I think they took Sonya out and put Carmella in, I heard. That sucks for Sonya Deville. She's probably going to complain to Adam Pearce probably either at WrestleMania or on Raw or SmackDown next week. Why did you take me out and put Carmella in? We'll figure that one out. But anyway, so it's also with Raquel and Natalya going after Shayna Baszler to start because everybody hates Shayna, I don't know why, but they throw her and Sonya Deville out, and then Natalya locks in the sharpshooter on Sonya until Shayna Baszler comes in for the save. Raquel Rodriguez hits a fireman's carry on Natalya and Shayna at the same time, showing her super Cena strength. Then kicks Natalya right in her face. And then Sonya comes back, sends Raquel into the ring post, shoulder first. Ow! But she goes right back with a big boot to Shayna Baszler. Then she picks up Sonya Deville, hits the Chicana bomb. 1, 2, 3. Pretty damn quick match, under 3 minutes. Did I say 3 minutes? Yes, I did. So that's that. So, match was meh. Gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's it. Alright, then we go to the locker room where we see Rey Mysterio in a nice suit. He's getting ready for the Hall of Fame. After the show. He was the last person for the Hall of Fame. Fitting, because it's in Los Angeles, it's basically Rey's hometown, because he lives in San Diego. Anyway, so he's there, and then Legado, the Fantasma come in, all the members, Santos, Escobar, Joaquin Wild, Raul Mendoza, and the beautiful, sexy Selena Vega, who at the Hall of Fame, she was with her husband, Malachi Black, which was nice. And that was kind of weird. Anyway, we're still alive, I guess. Well, yeah. It was kind of weird because I just lost looking at my phone. I didn't see the view and light bar. That was kind of weird. But we're still here. We're still alive for now. Anyway, yeah, there it goes again. Probably the internet cutting in and out. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to worry about it. But anyway, so I was saying, Selena Vega and her husband, Malachi Black, who came back for the Hall of Fame. That was surprising. Buddy Matthews was there with, his girlfriend, Rhea Ripley, sitting next to Dom. Don't you touch her. I know she's your mommy, but she's my mommy too, And then Andrade was there. Oh man, everybody was loving Andrade. It was like, bring him back! And if you notice, Cody Rhodes was sitting next to Hunter. Probably Hunter's like, Cody, I don't think that belt is gonna go on you. Brandy was there, sitting next to Montez Ford and Bianca Belair. Oh yeah, Stacy Keibler went in the Hall of Fame. How can I forget Stacy and her legs? Oh man. Now Stacy Keibler probably heard it and she's like, wrap her gorgeous legs around my head and squeezed me to death. At least I go out with a bang after I fuck her. But I digress. But anyway, they're in the back with Ray, who's getting ready for the Hall of Fame speech. Santos wants him to give Dom a lesson that he'll never forget at WrestleMania. And he's like, if you guys, if Judgment Day comes out, we got your back. He's like, don't worry, we got your back there, Ray. So Ray's like, yeah, thank you. That's a great idea. But, if we're going to do this, if you guys are going to help me with Judgment Day coming out, and then most likely he will, but we're going to do it in style. So he gets some old shirts. I'm like, okay, you're going to get him Rey Mysterio shirts? That's kind of weird. But anyway, he gets some old shirts. Even Zelina Vega gets a shirt. And I'm like, we're waiting. He's like, what does it say? What does it say? And he turns it around, and it's the LWO. Mark the fuck out. The LWO, the Latino World Order, which started in WCW with Ray, I think, Conan. Who else was in that? I think. I'm trying to think here. I think it was Ray, Conan, I think, I don't know about Psychosis, whatever you want to call him. Juventud Guerrero, I believe. And maybe a couple of other people. I got to look that up. But anyway, long story short, the new version of the LWO is back now with Ray. I guess Ray is leading the new version of the LWO. It's gonna be him and Legato. I loved it. I marked the hell out. The fans were like, yes! Now the question is, at WrestleMania, do they come out on John Deere lawnmowers? Like when Psychosis and Super Crazy and Hoovy came out back in the day during the Ruthless Aggression era? That would be hilarious. Them all coming out. Well, yeah. Well, Santos and Zelina Vega will probably be on Santos' back and everything. But it would be funny if they all come out on John Deere's. That would be funny. That would be funny. But yeah, the LWO is back, ladies and gentlemen. I loved it. This segment was great. 4 out of 5 stars, just because the LWO. If only Eddie was alive today. This would be fabulous if Eddie was alive today. Right, Eddie? You would have joined the LWO? Oh, yeah, because I'm Latino heat. Pero, yeah. You would have been probably the leader, not Ray. Yeah, Ray's not a good leader. Look at him. He can't even fight his own son. He's a gringo. He's a pendejo. Yeah, I know. I hope your son beats Ray. Oh yeah, he's gonna beat him, S.A. He's gonna beat him, no doubt about it. He's gonna lie and cheat and steal like I do. I used to beat Ray back in the day. I beat him up many times. I remember that. I remember all those matches. You kicked his ass. But then he got a few wins over you, and sadly won that custody of Dom match. No, he didn't. He didn't beat me. He cheated. I know he did. Because I know. You know and I know, Eddie, that Dom is your son. Proven fact. Proven fact, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Alright, so 4 out of 5 stars for the LWO coming back. So, the LWO version 2. Move on. Alright, then we go to a tag team match where we have Imperium, Marcel Barthel and Fabian Aichner as they team up to take on the Bagger Brothers, reuniting for one night only, Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. So, pretty decent match. It's also with Drew coming out. Well, Sheamus comes out first, and then Drew music cuts him off. So, can they coexist? So Drew says, Sheamus, you can start. So it's beating the fuck out of Fabian Aichner. Then a cheap shot from the apron slows Drew down, but Sheamus tags himself in. Then a top rope shot to the head drops Marcel Barthel. Sets up the clubbing blows to the chest. The clubbing blows of doom. And Drew is not happy. But in any case, so Sheamus and Drew then look at each other. So Imperium jumps from behind, but only to get sent to the floor. As we go to break, we come back. Sheamus is in trouble in the corner as Marcel Barthel cranks on a 1905 chinlock. But Sheamus comes back with the Irish Curse backbreaker to get him a breather. Gets the hot tag to Drew, who comes in and cleans house. Sheamus tags himself back in as Drew is trying to go for the Claymore. And Sheamus comes back in, wrecks both of Imperium, I should say, which sets up the Brogue kick. He hits that, and then Drew hits the Claymore on Marcel Barthel, and he went 360, almost landed on him. Like, he went 360, and Drew kind of fell, like, right on him. Like, ow, damn. And then Sheamus pins Fabian Aichner 1, 2, 3. So under 8.5 minute match, pretty decent, not great. So I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. And then we see Walter in the back looking on. So gonna be a banger, hopefully, of a Intercontinental title triple threat match. And we'll see what happens with that. Then we move on. All right, after that, we get the WrestleMania rundown before our final segment of the night. Cody and Roman stare down. No, I still don't know why. No, I'm live, but then I don't see the bar goes in and out. I don't know. So if this video messes up, then I'll probably just scrap it and do it tomorrow or another day. But in any case, we move on. So Cody comes out for the final showdown with Roman. Cody comes out. Roman doesn't come out yet, but he will be coming out. Don't worry, ladies. Anyway, Issa was at Smackdown, and she was lubricated, if you know what I mean. Damn it, Issa, calm down! Anyway, so Cody's like, so Los Angeles, what do you guys want to talk about? You losing, that would be nice. I would have yelled that from the front row. You losing! But anyway, so Cody talks about how all the roads have led him to this moment. Basically over 48 hours away from WrestleMania Night 2 and all the extra attention on him. He's working harder than ever trying to deal with the media scrums and press conferences and all that bullshit, getting his workouts and nutrition in. You got to eat and you got to train as hard as you can to lose to Roman. But he's never been more ready. But right now, he feels widely unprepared. And when he asks what the people want to talk about, we could talk about basically anything, like you losing, because the fighting needs to start. So he's like, I could do anything. Then he starts reciting California Love by Tupac. Cody might, he's a country boy, but he likes that rap, especially Tupac. So good choice in Los Angeles. He's like, first on the scene, California dreaming. I forgot the lyrics. I'm sorry. He's like, when I step on the scene, I hear Hoochie screaming. It's like, have you ever heard a Hoochie scream there, Cody, besides Brandy? Oops. It was funny, but he's like, I'll cut myself off before I get too graphic for Fox. Yeah, Fox will just cut him off. Cut the feed. Cut the feed. Anyway, he says, maybe we could talk about gratitude because he's so thankful for getting here. But the reality is that Roman is a 10-year project that only started taking off in year 8. Not year 8, maybe year 6. Maybe, I think half of that time there, Cody. Not year 8 out of 10. Not 2 years ago. Really, he started 2.5 years ago. So you think about year 7. Do your math, Cody. Cody, he says, oh, we're shooting here, cowboy. Oh, really? You want to shoot, brother? Okay, you want to go down that road, Cody? We'll go down that road. Anyway, he says, Roman has talked about meeting the guy to finally beat him, so allow Cody to introduce himself. I'm not Dusty's boy or Dashing or Stardust, but rather the next undisputed WWE Universal Champion. No, you're not. But before he can finish his story, Roman and the Wise Man, my name is Paul Heyman, come out and interrupt, thankfully shutting him up. Sadly, Roman comes out, says one thing, nothing else happens. Roman had the perfect opportunity to knock him the fuck out. But I think he saved it for WrestleMania. But I'll get to that in a minute. So they go face to face. Roman was about to have the crowd and the Staples Center acknowledge him. But he's like, I don't care about these people. I was like, damn. All right. So then he turns to Cody and says, Cody, acknowledge me. Then he pay attention to detail here. He held up the WWE title as Paul had the Blueberry belt, the Universal title, over his shoulder. Pay attention to details, ladies and gentlemen. So here's the thing. Roman holds up the WWE title. Pay attention now. What if this happens? This scenario happens. You go to WrestleMania. Cody beats Roman. Listen carefully. Cody beats Roman. He gets both belts. And then on Monday Night Raw the next night, he has his epic celebration. And then Paul Heyman comes out and says, "Oh, guess what, Cody? You didn't win the Universal title. Because Roman held up the WWE title, you moron. So, you didn't win the Universal title because we're splitting up the title. So, you get the WWE title." It could happen. I didn't say it's going to happen. I would not be surprised if they do that. So, sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you fucking marks out there, pay attention to details. Because this might be foreshadowing. It might lead to something. It might not even be anything. Roman just holds up the belts like, oh. It's like, I got the belts. We'll see you on Sunday. If you can beat me. But, like I said, pay attention to details. Cody wins. He doesn't win the Universal title because Roman held up the WWE title. But then, like I said, who knows what's going to happen on Sunday night and Monday Night Raw. Who knows between now and then? Hell, Roman can win and you say, you know what, the WWE title? Fuck it. Drop it in the garbage can where it belongs. Even though Hunter doesn't like the Universal title. So here's an idea. They're thinking about the new belt, that black and blue belt that was kind of leaked. So how about Roman wins, comes out on Raw the next night or on Smackdown, and says, I don't need these titles no more. And he's like, oh, I got a new belt. And that's the black and blue belt. You know, it's the little things that you have to look at. But it all depends on what happens Sunday. That's the only thing that matters. But, you know, you have these ideas, and you still don't know who's going to win this match. I already think it's going to be Roman. At this point, it has to be Roman. Roman should win, because Cody hasn't been tested, really. I mean, he hasn't had any, like, match. So he's like, oh, you know, he's really close to, you know, getting his ass kicked. You know, that solo match on Raw this past Monday was kind of a test. Kind of. But, you know, it would have been nice for Cody to get beat up during the 4-week build, the month build. You know, they had the stare down, the first stare down, and then the whole thing with Sammy and Kevin involved with the Usos, and then Cody kind of saved Sammy. I was thinking, why not the next show, Cody gets beat up? But I guess they want to protect Cody. God forbid he gets hurt again. Then there goes WrestleMania. But, yeah. But in any case, Roman holds up the WWE title, and then it basically ends the show. So, that's it. So I gave that final segment 3.5 out of 5 stars. And we'll have to see what happens on Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday! Okay, I'll shut up now. But anyway, yes, 3:05. I'm singing Sunday, bloody Sunday. Oi. It's late. I gotta go to bed. But anyway, I gave Smackdown a solid 7 out of 10 stars. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright, now, hopefully I can get to my Rampage notes. Hopefully my computer doesn't crash. Well, now it looks like it's about to. Okay, now we're good. Let's see. Alright, it's gonna load, and I gotta go to my Smackdown notes on my blah blah blah. Okay, where's my notes? God damn it. Okay. Here we go. Let me just load it up. Get the files all ready to go. There we go. Alright, so Rampage was pretty decent. Not great, but pretty decent itself. Oh, it did pause. Why did it do that? Alright, so if my video does pause when you watch the replay, I don't know why it's doing that. God forbid, I don't know. I mean, if my screen would have ended, I would have stopped and then came back. I'll keep looking at it, but right now we're still live, regardless. Alright, but anyway. Alright, let's get the Rampage real quick. We're gonna breeze through this because I want to go to bed. It's pretty good. So we start off with our first match tonight. Sammy Guevara, the Spanish God, along with his bitch Ty Mello at ringside. He takes on Kosuke Takeshita, who had a pretty good win on the pre-show against Willie Mack. So this was a pretty good match. Darby and Jungle Boy looking on from backstage. Lots of near falls. But in the end, Sammy Guevara hits the go to hell 1, 2, 3, and he gets the win. Well, obviously because they have to push the Fatal 4-Way storyline at Double or Nothing for MJF's belt. So you gotta pick up your wins here. So we got all that. So 11-minute match. Match was decent. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And we move on. All right, then we go to Alfred from Wink's favorite segment, QTV, with QT Marshall, not Aaron Solo, and the beautiful Danny L, looking hot. Woo. Basically saying, wondering who Powerhouse Hobbs' next opponent is for the TNT title. Really nothing here. Basically, it was nothing. I was like, what is... Okay. Okay, I don't want to look at QT Marshall not. I mean, I just like to look at Danny L's boobs. all night long, but it is what it is. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. We move on. All right, so we go to break. We come back. I think it was Lexi has Matt Hardy and Old Ego Ethan Page as her guest, and Matt has some paperwork, a unsanctioned match contract for Ethan Page against Hook this Wednesday night from Long Island, and Matt handled the whole thing personally. He got Hook's signature that quick, really. So he says, Hook signed. Now you have to sign there, Ethan. So Ethan admits that he doesn't know anything about paperwork and appreciates Matt taking care of this. So Matt bends down so Ethan Page can sign the contract on his back. And while he's signing, Matt looks up at the camera and is like, so he's playing those games. Next thing you know, delete! So, prelude of things to come. So Hook's going to defend the FTW title against Old Ego Ethan Page, and he's going to win, obviously. Obviously, he's going to win because Matt Hardy's going to finally get out of the firm and do his own thing, finally. Maybe take Isaiah Cassidy, Mr. I really think Isaiah Cassidy is fucking gay. I think. I'm not saying he is, but I think he is because, he's doing all those, can I get a... I mean, if he has a girlfriend or he's married, I like to talk to that person, that woman. So, does he do that stuff in bed too? I mean, God forbid, it's crazy. I mean, I don't do that shit in bed with Rose. I mean, Rose does all the moaning. I got the steak, but I digress. All right, we got that. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. All right, match number 2. The Kings of the Throne, Malachi Black and Brody King, along with Maria Brink 2.0, Julia Hart. They take on the Knights of the Black Throne, or whatever the fuck they call them. They're taking on the best friends, give me a hug, of Trent and Chucky T. Pretty decent match, nothing really to see. But in the end, the House of Black get the win as they hit Dante's Inferno on Chucky T. There was a table spot earlier on, even though the match would have been over back then. But anyway, House of Black once again caused carnage and chaos. They get the win over the best friends. We did see Buddy Matthews came out, beat the shit out of Orange Cassidy. So I guess that's a prelude of things to come. Buddy Matthews probably getting a all international title shot, or as I call it, the Intercontinental title. So I could see that pretty soon. Look at that. So I gave the match 3 out of 5 stars. Move on. All right, then we get a video package of the Swerve Strickland and Keith Lee recap. Their feud is still going on. I thought Swerve said he had somebody special for Keith Lee. Maybe I guess we'll have to wait on that a little bit more. But anyway, Keith's wearing a white robe. It looks like he's Jesus. Jesus! Or like an angel in a white robe. Wizard, I don't know. Look like a pasta. The pasta! Keith Lee. Go figure. So it's nice to see that, Keith Lee and Swerve, the storyline that kind of was forgotten for a little bit, now it's back on. That's kind of cool. We get that. Let's see what happens with that. So I give that 3 out of 5 stars. Match number 3 in the death slot for the women. We had Marina Shafir taking on Taya Valkyrie. Nothing much to see here. Taya wins with Road to Valhalla, so she still remains undefeated on Rampage. So get that. 3-minute match. Did I say 3 minutes? Yes, I did. So that was that. Afterwards, Jade and company, Jade Cargill, that big show, she comes out with Smart Mark, Sterling, and Layla Gray, and Tootie, the legal processor, Tootie from Facts of Life. Not even close. You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both today, you have the Facts of Life. Okay. God, I love that show. Back in the 80s. That's one of the a good show back in the 80s, like with so many 80s shows. I mean, it was so epic, like Family Matters, well, not Family, well, Family Matters per se, because it was late 80s, early 90s. Perfect Strangers, Bosom Buddies, Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley, Mork and Mindy, Greatest American Hero, Family Ties, Mr. Belvedere, Alf. I can go on and on about all the 80s fucking TV shows are a fucking epic. Silver Spoons, Punky Brewster, Small Wonder. So many good 80s shows, man. Great nostalgia, man. I think all those shows now on Paramount. I think. I gotta look at that. But in any case, we move on. All right, so anyway, so Judy, the legal processor, goes to the ring to deliver that contract, that court order, per se, so she can't use Jade's move. So Tootie goes over to Taya and tries to deliver the paperwork, and Taya's like, bitch, get out of here. Kicks her in the stomach, locks her in Road to Valhalla. Boom. Good night, Tootie. Maybe call up Mrs. Garrett and Blair and Joe and all the other people in that show. So, yeah, Jade's all pissy. She marches to the ring, and Layla Gray and Smart Mark Sterling have to hold her back. So this feud continues on. I don't know when it's gonna, like, culminate. Maybe a double or nothing. Who knows? We'll see. We move on with that. All right, so I gave the match 3 out of 5 stars. 2.5 out of 5 stars. Excuse me. All right, move on. Then we go to your main event. We have Mr. Mark Henry with the pre-match promos, and I think we've heard enough talk. It's time for the main event. All right, so we have Action Andretti taking on Rock Hard Juice Robinson. Yeah, that's what Tony Storm says in bed to Juice Robinson. You're rock hard. Anyway, I'm not going to even go with what I was going to say about myself, but leave that at that. But anyway, it was a pretty fun match, 8-minute match. Back and forth they went. But in the end, we got a nice, very nice spinning DDT by Action Andretti. Gets a near fall out of that. But Juice comes right back with a sidestep kick. Then he applies the Juice is Loose, which I think is a submission move. And he gets the win. Match was okay, not great. 2.5 out of 5 stars. Lots of spots, you know. But Juice Robinson gets the win in his prelude to his match with Ricky Starks on Wednesday night. And we'll see what happens with all that. And we move on with that. So, like I said, I gave the match 2.5 out of 5 stars. After the match, Juice tries to attack Action Andretti again, but absolute Ricky Starks, he comes out and chases Juice around the ring and to the back as we end Rampage. So that's pretty much it. So Rampage was okay, decent, par for the course. So I'm going to give it 6.25 out of 10 stars, and that's pretty much it. So that ends your WrestleMania Friday night. Well, we're your Friday night of a jam-packed night of action. So Smackdown gets 7 out of 10 stars. Rampage 6.25 out of 10 stars. And then we had a pretty damn good Supercard of Honor pay-per-view. And that's pretty much it. You know, we had baseball tonight. The Mets lost 2-1 against the Marlins. Tough game. But they'll come back tomorrow. Tyler McGill on the mound for game 3 of that 4-game series. Hopefully we get that win, because I'd like to win that series and not split. Because that might come back to haunt us at the end, but, you know, it's early, so we don't have to worry about it. And in hockey, the Rangers sadly lost tonight in overtime to the Buffalo Sabres 3-2. But they get a point. So, you know, there's still 3 points back of the Devils. You know, with about a week or so to play before the playoffs. So it's just a matter of seeding right now, like I said, with the Rangers. I don't know what seed they're on now. I think they're 4 or 5 now. I don't know. But in any case, hopefully get some more points before and get some help to get that home series for the first round. And we'll see what happens with that. Their next game is against Washington, the Capitals. Oh, that's going to be tough. So we'll see what happens with that. I think they play on Sunday. So that should be fun. And that's all that. We got all that. All right, so that's it, ladies and gentlemen, for my fourth and final video of the night. I am dead tired, so I am going to sleep. I'll try to get some sleep, and then get up, have my breakfast, and then get ready for NXT Stand and Deliver. Should be a pretty damn good show at 1 o'clock. Don't forget, 1 o'clock here in the East Coast. If you're on the West Coast, you better get up at 8 o'clock in the morning. If you're going there, get up at 7 to get there. You know, God forbid there's traffic on the highway. So get up early, get there early, and then get out as fast as you can, because I know a lot of people are going to the Stand and Deliver and then going right to Inglewood to go to SoFi Stadium. Good luck with that. Good luck getting there. Somehow you beat traffic, good luck. Get through parking, good luck with that. And then good luck getting out. Good luck getting out. Because that's the pay-per-view is going to end, I would think, here at around midnight. Maybe between 11 and midnight here in the East Coast. So that's around 8, 9 o'clock West Coast time. So by the time you get home, it might be 11 o'clock or midnight Pacific time. Oh, good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck. Good luck getting an Uber if you don't have a car. Good luck getting home, or getting to your hotel, or your Airbnb, or wherever you're gonna be staying. Just good luck tomorrow. Just saying that. Just saying. But I hope everybody's having fun that are in LA right now. I know Issa's there. She's having fun with all the interviews she's done. I really like the one she did with Grayson Waller. It was great. She did an interview with Damage Control. Well, 2/3 of Damage Control, Dakota Kai, and my third wife, Io. That was nice. I kind of left her a comment on Instagram. I was like, you should have told Io, her husband, Peter Joseph, says hi. Hi, Io. But I digress. And then, she talked to The Miz. She talked to a lot of people, with the press conferences and everything. Damn it, Issa, you are fucking lucky, man. Living the life, man. Love it. Pretty soon, she might be the next ring announcer for WWE. Fingers crossed. But we move on with that. All right, so, like I said, hope everybody has a great WrestleMania weekend. And if you're in Los Angeles, be safe on Saturday night and Sunday and on Monday, because I know a lot of people going to Raw on Monday night at the Staples Center, and then flying out Tuesday to wherever they're going to be, and probably won't be home until Wednesday. So, just have fun, ladies and gentlemen, and that's pretty much it. So, that's it. Thanks for watching. Peter Gomez signing off. Check out all my videos down in the description box. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment if you want. You don't have to, but do it anyway if you want. It's up to you. And that's pretty much it. Share the video all over the internet. Follow me on social media. If you're real, if you're not, go fuck yourself. And hit that bell to get notified when I do my next video, which will be tomorrow. And that's pretty much it. All right, everybody, going to bed. You should too. And that's pretty much it. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Peter Gomez. Sorry, I keep saying that. Peter Joseph signing off. I'll get used to it. I can't. I'll say the wrong names here and there. But Peter Joseph, Peter J signing off. Peace out. Rock on and rock hard with your motherfucking cooch. And if you're not down with that, well, I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. That's all I gotta say about that. Good night, everybody, and I'll see you again next time. Peace, bitches.